Right. I just wanted to put it out there that if you were one of those people that thought Arsenal fans were unbearable, then you must not know what's coming. You must not know what's coming. If you thought Arsenal fans were annoying and unbearable, then you don't know exactly what's coming. Because the way my club is moving right now is different. It's different. Listen, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about Granit Xhaka linked with Chelsea. The fact that Chelsea are looking into Granit Xhaka, it gives me all the reassurance that I needed after 4 good years. No, not good years. 4 bad years since the Blue Call. Now, people might say, why are you getting excited about a 33-year-old Xhaka from here, there? Listen, I don't really care about his age. I just care for the fact that what we thought was going to happen next season has already started. I'm talking about Xavi Alonso being the Chelsea manager. Now, we signed Palestra. We're also linked with Lacroix. And now we're linked to Granit Xhaka. Now, there was an interview that he did in his language, Spanish, right? But I read the subtitles. He said something along the lines of, they were asking him what Chelsea is going to do if Enzo Fernandez end up leaving Chelsea. And you know what he said? He said, we are going to build a good team. And I didn't trust him because obviously, I'm used to people just chatting rubbish. So I didn't really take it serious. But now, we are building. And this is the crazy part about this is we are not even excited so much about Xhaka. And don't get me wrong, he's a good player. He had a good season last year. He had a good season, last year with Sunderland, or last season if you want to say it like that. He had a good season with Bayer Leverkusen, again with Xavi Alonso. They won, I think, a treble. He had a good season just the season before he left Arsenal. He had a good season. I remember when Arsenal was selling him, even Arsenal fans were saying, no, we needed him because of his tenacity, because of his, just that monster mentality. He has that, he's just, you don't want him to be your opposition. You don't want him to be an opposition. This guy is a mentality of the definition of a mentality monster. We saw what he did at Leverkusen. We saw what he did at Sunderland. We can talk about obviously Brobbey and all the other guys at Sunderland, the whole team. They were playing really well. But the core of Sunderland was Granit Xhaka. Now, we have given him credit already, right? So we know he's a good player. And we know he's experienced. But that's not the reason why I personally is excited. I'm not excited because we might end up signing Granit Xhaka. I'm excited because I can see my club doing something different. Do you know the last time Chelsea signed a player who was older than 17 years old? Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but do you know the last time Chelsea actually were linked with a player that is over the age of 25 years old? Not even 25, 23. The last time Chelsea signed a player older than 33 years old was when we signed Tosin on a free agent and he was 25. If not 24, turning 25, I can't remember. So this is exciting for Chelsea, not because we want Granit Xhaka. Of course, we do want Granit Xhaka, don't get me wrong. I will take him. I will take him for his experience, for his mentality, for his experience playing in the Premier League, for his experience playing alongside Xavi Alonso. I will take him. Right? But what excites me more is not him coming to Chelsea, is the fact that Chelsea are actually looking into moving in a different way. Xavi Alonso seems like he is heavily involved into this transfer, and that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. Let managers be managers. Let them pick the team that they want. If they fail, then sack them. But give them the resources. And the resources doesn't just start from them coaching for Chelsea and having a bus to take them here or plan whatever. The resources starts from the choices that you have to give them to make in terms of which players they want. So now we heard that Xavi Alonso was on the call with Palestra to convince him not to go to Inter Milan and come to Chelsea. So we were happy about that. Lacroix, That's not a blue core signing. That Lacroix is not a blue core. A blue core signing would be a 16-year-old from Panama or a 15-year-old from Brazil. That's a blue core signing. When you see a player like Lacroix, Xhaka linked with Chelsea, then you know there is that Xavi Alonso effect. And that's what we are happy for. That's what we are happy for. Now, Enzo Fernandez, like I already say, because when I was reading the article about Xhaka wanting to come to Chelsea, there was a part that was highlighted by Fabrizio Romano. He was talking about how Xhaka was going to or is going to be happy with any circumstance that he comes to Chelsea. As long as he comes to London, that's what he wants. He just wants to come and play for Xavi Alonso. It doesn't matter how much we pay him. It doesn't matter whether he won't be guaranteed certain game number of whatever game time. He says under any circumstance, Xavi, Xhaka. You get like Xavi, but I'm talking about Xhaka, right? Imagine Xhaka playing for Chelsea. And then we go to Emirates and Xhaka becomes Xhaka. Nah. You thought for a second that Arsenal fans were unbearable. No, wait till you see. This is just the beginning, right? This is the beginning. Because Chelsea will be dangerous if they move this way. Or you celebrated when we were moving this way, right? When we were shit, firing coaches back and forth, hiring a coach like Rosinho, Graham Potter, you name them, Pochettino, Maresca. I had to go through that phase. But now enough is enough. 4 years of my life has been wasted by Chelsea. You thought I lost weight? Nah. I'm not a big person, whatever you wanna call. I'm on the smaller side, you know what I'm saying? But even there, I've lost so much weight because of Chelsea Football Club. But looking at where we're going right now, I might start to have my appetite back. And maybe I won't be as much angry as I've been for the last 4 years. But yeah, listen, Xhaka can come. But it's the idea that Chelsea Football Club are okay having a 33-year-old signing at the club. Nah. If this is a game, because Chelsea have done it in the past, we have been linked with certain players and we didn't end up doing anything. So it could just be a teaser. But I don't believe so, because I don't believe Xavi Alonso would have signed if there was some sort of good guarantees. And I think part of these guarantees is us seeing Chelsea being linked with, players like Xhaka, players like obviously Palestra is different because that sounds or seem like a blue core signing, 23-year-old up and coming potential. That's a blue core signing. But when you see players like Lacroix and then you see players like Xhaka, that's not a blue core signing. That's a Xavi Alonso signing, and I'm here for it. I'm happy for it. You thought, bruh, listen, the season should just start now. I'm sorry. If this players ends up coming to Chelsea, and this is the crazy part here. These are not even big signings. These are not even big name signings. These aren't even like world-class players. They aren't. They're good players. And for Chelsea to be celebrating the signing of Xhaka, it tells you everything you need to know about where we come from. We came from a dark place, and hopefully there's light at the end of the tunnel, because where we are right now for the past, or where we've been for the past 4 years, is dark. Dark. It is dark. We lost everything, our identity. Brother, I'm telling you, where we are right now, or where we've been for the last 4 years, is too dark. But it seems like we're going somewhere now. So yeah, man. Hopefully, we end up getting to sign Xhaka. If not Xhaka, then maybe let's go get linked with someone else that's of that profile. Mentality monster, experience, Premier League experience. Someone who actually knows what it's like to play for something. And someone who've played actually for the big teams. Because remember, he played for Arsenal. And I think his last season there, he was really, really good. Then he went to Bayer Leverkusen, really good. Then he came to Sunderland. We saw him. Our last game of the season was against Sunderland, and you saw what they did to us. We saw what he did to us. Did he score? Can't remember. But you saw what he did to us. That last game of the season when we needed Europa. So for him to then say, I want to go and play for Xavi Alonso, I'm taking him. I'm taking him. I'm taking him. But here, people, man, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to come back with more news because it does seem like this transfer window is going to be as exciting as the Roman Ibrahimovic windows or the first season, I think, where we spend 2 billion, even though, yeah, when we get Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Lavia, yeah, those ones were exciting signing. But yeah, man, make sure you do, like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.